Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing Vintage Story again after our little Dark Souls 3 excursion. So, I think last time we ended up in quite a sticky situation with a few wolves. With a few wolves being after us and I think some drifters and other monsters. Oh. Wonder if I fixed my overlay here? Yes. Nice. Okay. So we did some light pottery last time. I think we have all the copper nuggets we need, I'm pretty sure, so we can start work on getting a copper pickaxe and then a bronze saw later on. Oh yeah, I remember. I was looking for vines. Yeah, I was looking for vines. Let's see here. I remember there were enemies outside, so I'm not going out right now. Don't think that's a good idea. Okay. Can you make anything from heather? Okay, only yellow dye. That is not very useful to us. Okay, I have a lot of obsidian, and I think obsidian is, if not the best stone to make tools and weapons out of early game, it's one of the best. So I might as well make a few spears, because they are very cheap to make. So having multiple ranged weapons at our disposal is going to be very helpful. Because I'm made of paper mache here. Oh, let's see. Oh no, I can't eat the red wine caps. I'm supposed to use them for cooking, I think. Yes, so let's see. 1 serving of hefty fish red wine cap stew. That sounds good to me. Let's make some. I think no, I have some firewood ready here. Is this really you? Yes. I scrounged up enough cash from my drawers and bought a face cam. I hope it's to your liking. Think you needed yeah, boards for a bed, or I think you could make a hay bed. Yeah, I can make a hay bed. Just requires some dry grass or a straw bed, I guess. Or maybe not, I guess. It's unusable clutter. Well then, I could have done that, I suppose. Should have probably done that, in fact. Yeah, you look majestic. Thank you. I was hoping someone would say that. Sutera Sus, if that's how you pronounce your name. You really seem to be a big fan. I'm very, very grateful to have you here once again. I know that if no one else is watching, you certainly are. Okay, this hay bed was actually very easy to make, so I don't know why I didn't do it earlier. Oh wait, actually, no. You have to take our pottage here. Pot of meat stew. I think you can place it down and grab it with a bowl, right? Yeah, okay. Yes. Nice. So we should be able to make some more food here. Thinking if I use 3 meat and 1 red wine cap, is that gonna make me something? That's gonna make me something that's even better. Hopefully. I think with this fat I can make myself a candle. Dark brown ceramic oil lamp. Nice. Yeah, this is very good. I adore you, my favorite streamer ever. Is this your first Shona? I've never heard such a word in my life. Is this something you made up, or is this a real thing? If you want, you can elaborate. I've never heard such words. But I guess it's like some sort of persona? I don't know. No, this is just me. This is a live feed of me, so... Calling it a persona would be a bit disingenuous, I guess. If I understand its meaning correctly. Which I completely might not, because... Because, you know, I've not heard this word before. We have some more pottage here. So I don't have any more. I think I can put it in the chest and it should last a slight bit longer. Okay. Oh no, the candle is keeping this. The light here, okay. I suppose I'll just sleep, should be fine. Oh right, it's morning and I'm starving. Om nom nom. Oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So food in this game gives you a lot of... if you make food, like I did here, it's a lot better than just eating the components separately. Wow, what a nice day. It sure seems to be windy in this area. I know this game has different biomes. I've yet to see any apart from the very normal northern hemisphere ones. I know it has like jungles and cypress forest, not cypress forest. Cypressid. It's in my language. I'm not quite sure how it is in English. Okay, is this mold finished? Think so. Put it down here. Yeah, okay, it is finished. This game has like a lot of different customizations you can make, and the different wood types, and which is very nice compared to Minecraft. But I do feel like the biomes are so much bigger that transport. I don't know how you solve the transport problem here. Maple seed. Wonder if I can just plant it. Oh no, you need fertilized thing. Oh, I mean I can kind of. All right. I should burn more of these storage vessels. They're very handy to have, as they're basically like for a while the best type of storage I think you get. Again, they might have updated this game while because I haven't played in a bit, like a year, maybe a bit less than a year. How different is it from Minecraft? Is it more survival focused? It's it's definitely more survival focused. It's a bit like sort of it has because it was made by Minecraft modders. It has a lot of similarities to modded Minecraft, but it is more like survival and realism focused. I don't think survival is quite the right word, because it's not that hard to survive in this game. Just to get enough food and everything. Though I've never made it to winter, so that could completely change come winter. But so far I've not really encountered anything that's very challenging survival-wise. But the systems, it has like more realistic systems, and it has lore. Has a story of some sorts. It's some kind of weird time Lovecraftian time kind of thing. I don't know how you would even categorize it. Let me think, what should I... Oh yeah, grab some sticks. I need grass first. I feel like the complexity of this game is a bit maybe overhyped. I've definitely played Minecraft mods which are in a lot of ways more complex, and like this game has a lot of interesting systems, like the way the strata generate different levels of fertilities of soil, and metals being biome specific and spawning in veins, and you having to do some prospecting. It's not I would say realistic isn't maybe the best word to describe it. It's more, I guess, complex is just or real life inspired would be a better way to put it. Oh, I thought that was a dead wolf. I was wrong. It's not chasing me, thankfully. I wonder if I could kill him. Okay, he's just running away now. Wonderful. Little dink sound, that's kind of funny. Ah, that's a deer there. And just runs away. What's this? The meat you get from wolves isn't very good, actually. It's like bush meat, I think it's called, and it's a lot less. It's a lot less nutritious. Finally. Ooh, this is surprisingly gives a lot of loot. I should probably put a marker here for my home. Maybe one of the... I've spoken of this before, but maybe one of the more annoying things about this game is that there's not a lot... They are working on it, the devs are working on it, but there's not a lot of automation you can do. So some systems you have to use from early game onwards to even late game, you can't really make them easier or faster or automate them, which is something that Minecraft mods and mod packs don't really struggle with, as they usually, these days at least, are super well integrated. So if you have some kind of technology mod pack, if you have the patience and the cunning to do it, you can basically automate anything you can think of. I guess this game also has classes and some class-specific things you can do, but from what I've seen, it's not like that important. And honestly, I think you're better off going with the default class, just because all the other ones are like specialists, which would be nice in a server or if you're playing with friends, but playing alone, you're just really handicapping yourself if you have. For example, if you're an archer, you have everything you have some like very, very good bonuses, but you also get a lot less ore from mining, and mining is one of the more important tasks and more crucial tasks. So having that handicapped is just, I don't think it's worth it, because combat, you can avoid combat, you can't avoid mining in this game, basically. I did spoil myself a bit by looking at the wiki, which I've been refraining from doing that. And I saw that this game actually has a boss fight, and they are planning to add more. It has like some sort of light dungeon type structures underground. I've had one world before, which I think I've said before, and I didn't get too far in it. I didn't reach winter. But I did go into the caves, and I quickly figured out you should not go into the caves unless you're very well prepared. So I got absolutely demolished. Ooh, chickens. Okay. So my plan was to build a chicken coop somewhere here. I'm wondering how I can even do that. There's a way I can lure the animals in here. I think you need to supply them with seeds or grain. Yeah, grain, which I do not have currently. So I think leaving one space here is going to be a fairly good idea, just because otherwise I'm going to have monsters possibly jumping over the fence and killing them. It's kind of a shame that I don't know how a lot of the systems work here exactly. Like, I know kind of how animal husbandry works, but I don't know if they don't get enough space or enough food, will they just perish, or... That's kind of the... Oh. Okay, I can't jump over the fence myself. That makes me wonder. I didn't see a fence gate I could make, so... I wonder if I can lure the chickens with something, or if I just have to chase them in here. Oh, there are some baby chicks here as well. I feel like chasing them in there is gonna be... wouldn't be very possible. I should think about maybe starting some farmland, but first I definitely need to find some vines to make myself a pair of tongs. Don't exactly remember where vines spawned. You know they spawn on trees, but maybe it's quite possible they're very biome specific. So I did run through a normal forest, and I didn't find any. This is still low fertility soil. That sucks. Has the... or at least these have the medium fertility soil texture, but when you break them they turn into low fertility soil. Lobster mushrooms were edible, I think. Yeah. In this game, I think most likely you're not gonna die due to starvation unless you're being very inconsiderate about if you're not considering your food intake at all. Usually you die to some sort of ranged monster that you can't see and that just fires an arrow at you. Kedagi ei ole isegi, nii et ma räägin endaga. Lol. Aga tavaliselt ongi nii. Hello everyone, share my stream so we get more viewers, more viewer attention. More viewers watching the stream, more money for me. Пожалуйста, деньги. Ooh, these mushrooms seem very nice. I better harvest them. I wish I could play copyrighted music in this game, but sadly I cannot. This seems like a temperate forest. I feel like we should be able to find some vines here. Oh my god, there's a fucking bear. Bears are very scary in this game. They will kill you. Oh my god, they're faster than you as well. So you will be getting back shots if you ignore them. Oh my god. Jesus, this guy doesn't fucking stop, does he? Ooh, vines. Oh, too bad. It's... Oh my god. Please, I just want to get my vines. Did he stop? I have one wild vine. Whew. I mean, that confirms that we can find vines here. Dryad saddle. Chat, is this edible or not? What are we thinking? 80 saturation. That's really decent, no? If it's poisonous, it doesn't matter, of course, but... Earth ball, I don't think those are edible. Surely we can find some vines here somewhere. I mean, come on. Okay, finally. I was just about to say, like, come on. Where are all the vines? Not sure if I need any more. Just wasted 2 days. So it seems that vines can even grow on pine trees, which is a bit surprising, I must admit. So chat, how's your day or evening or night been, or morning? I'm quite well aware I'm probably only speaking to myself. So, the vines didn't drop. Which, that's kind of strange, no? It has been very bad. What happened? Suslik Sutera, I think I pronounced that correctly this time. Suslik Sutera. I don't know. Have you thought about going to therapy? Oh, I went quite far away, actually. Come on, game, I need one more vine. Just one more vine, please. Sir, please. It actually doesn't matter. Now that I know I can just use... the freaking cattails, it's fine now. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're welcome for me being able to help you in that regard. I have not yet been sponsored by BetterHelp, although I have been reaching out to them on the daily, asking for them to sponsor my streams. I'm a big fan of BetterHelp and their professional therapists. Professional rapists. I think puffballs are edible, right? Yeah. No, this is not what I wanted. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to start making charcoal. Right. Yeah, you can't have too much charcoal in this game. It's very useful. I think all mushrooms give 80 saturation. Okay. So this isn't such a unique mushroom after all. Ah, what a cozy hovel I have here. I have to remind myself how to make charcoal in this game, because it's... You have to... I think you have to dig a pit. Okay, that's quite easy then. I need to definitely do some more forestry before I can... I could make a small batch of charcoal just to, you know, get things moving, so I can just smelt the bare minimum amount of copper I need to make a pickaxe. A pickaxe. Okay. Grass is interestingly something you need a lot of in this game. One of the one of the materials that you probably need the most of in this game, in fact. Oh, you need only one grass to make a campfire. Okay. Okay. And this isn't exactly amazing food, but it'll have to do. I do have a lot of bush meat, so cooking that with some mushrooms is, I'm guessing, a very good idea right now. Oh, okay. Not suitable for meals. Gotcha. Yeah, that's not good. No, we're not making lobster mushroom stew. Oh, I have a lot of grass actually. I should also burn this. We have a pickaxe mold ready. That's good. I think I needed more than 4 actually. I think it... Oh no, this is already... Okay, this is a ready-made clay vessel. Don't need to fire this one. Oh no, it says it's raw. What? How come I couldn't place... Okay, now I can place it. Strange. I don't have enough peat. Probably not the best idea to go and collect it at night, so I think I can just maybe sleep the night away and... surely that's the play here. Or is it? Sleeping takes more hunger than waiting, I think. At least that's how it seemed to me last time I slept. No, this is clay. So, what do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer Vintage Story or Minecraft? Even if you haven't played either. A pig! Come on. The fuck is a pig attacking me for? Where'd she go? Vintage Story. Minecraft is for noobs. Maybe so. I have enough peat to light this kiln up. I should probably start looking for good fertility soil. I think there's a possibility some might be somewhere there. So I've not explored as much here, though this was kind of like a wasteland, swampy biome with like small bushes and stuff, so maybe not. I also have to figure out how I'm gonna get those chickens to come to my coop. I think I found myself quite a little nice place to build my hobbit cave in. I like the being in a valley. It's very romantic. It's befitting for a rabbit to have a burrow in a hill. Yes. I think that's all. Let's make this all into firewood. And see how much I can make from this. How many? It's 1, 2, 3 and a bit stacks. Almost 4 stacks. I wonder when it's going to be beneficial to start using metal axes. Because when I unlock copper or bronze, it's definitely not going to be for a while that it's going to make sense to make metal tools, apart from like pickaxes. Simply because they are so. You can make stone tools so easily, kind of like in Minecraft, but far easier comparatively to metal tools. This is a bear here, right? Okay, yeah, not a good idea to go near that dude. We're in bear country now. Sorry. Sorry for that. Come here, pig. Where'd he go? Oh, whatever. I have food for now. I should cut down more trees. Or should I feel like I shouldn't go looking for good soil before I have at least a pickaxe, so I can maybe mine some stuff I find along the way. I will not stop today unless I get my hands on bronze. Though actually, I don't remember if you can make bronze as early as I am. I need to make copper first, of course. But for bronze, I think I needed. I need, of course, something to alloy it with. That much is obvious, but you could use different things. You could, I think, use bismuth, tin, of course. There were some other metals that I don't remember quite right now. Okay, yeah, they're very fast. I'm so I'm legitimately stupid. Why there was no reason for me to attack that bear. Why did I think this was going to be a fight I could win? There's not really a penalty for dying, I suppose, but that doesn't mean I should be playing this stupidly. Just wondering, what would you guys like me to sound like? Do my shitty full British accent, or just speak without even thinking and then mispronounce a lot of words? And occasionally use the wrong syllables. Pink bonnet. I don't remember picking this up. Alright. Okay, so these onions have devolved or degrown. Which means I should just... Okay, that counted as an underwater throw. He's gonna kill all the chickens here. I have to... Or she. I have to get rid of this bear. And hopefully not die again. Come hither. I'm not sure I have enough range. Yeah, okay. Russian accent is to IG to Instagram. What do you mean exactly by that? It's okay to Instagram. Okay. Sure. I guess I will speak with my natural accent. What? Okay, sorry, I'll just stop. That was not a Russian accent. I somehow did a pretty decent Russian accent before. I'm just overthinking it. You can't overthink accents. They will... And they will just not come out right. Iskans speaks Latvians. Latvias. That's nice. I love Latvia. Especially the language. Has to be my favorite language of all time. Dark brown ceramic bowl. Why is it filled with water? Is it 'cause I died in water? I'm not sure you can actually kite bears in this game. Haha, beast felled. Partially eaten by another creature. Decent weight. Raw poultry and feathers. The only one raw poultry that's not gonna be that useful for us here, but surely the black bear is gonna give us a lot of food. Yeah, 14 bushmeat. That's pretty substantial. Even if bushmeat completely sucks. Deer ear. Funeral bell. I don't think that's a mushroom we want to eat. Empty contents. Latvias was beautiful. I agree. Latvias. Thank God I'm not Finnish, at least. If I were Finnish, I would be finished, huh? That's pretty funny, yeah? Alus. Of course, always, always. I have my bushmeat here. It's fresh for 2 days, less nutritious than other meats. That much I know. And that didn't heal me as much as I'd hoped it would. It's a bit sad. Raw bushmeat, I think I should probably combine these two if I can. I certainly can. So, let's do that. I should also get my spears back. I think I lost them somewhere there. This game gives you like 70 days to prepare for winter or something like that. I feel like that's... I mean, I haven't experienced winter yet. So, take my opinion with a hefty serving of salt. I feel like that's gotta be too much, right? It doesn't take too long to set up some decent farms in this game. It's very RNG, of course, so if you don't get lucky, I suppose maybe it'll be hard. I swear there were like carrots or onions growing on this hill somewhere. Ah, here. Yeah, they haven't gotten any growth stages up, I think, so I'll just grab them. It's fine. Sorry guys, I have to use the restroom for a bit. Hello, I'm back. Neko should get into this. I'm not sure I understand what that means. But I think I agree, yes. Let's see, what was I doing again? I was mainly cooking my cooking my bushmeat and waiting for the charcoal to finish, I think. Yes, and then I wanted to go get some better fertility soil. The wind seems to have stopped. Okay, I have to research how to get the chickens to move in here. Sheep, goats, pigs, chickens and hare can be turned into productive livestock when you come across them. Close them in a fenced-in area, chase them to your desired location, or catch them with a basket trap, crate trap if possible. You're also attracted to troughs filled with food. Huh. Okay, so that seems pretty easy, I guess. Basket trap, reed papyrus, reed chest and stick to make a reed basket trap. I could also, I need to make a small trough anyway, just to get my animals to move there. Because I need to feed my animals there anyway. I meant start playing the game. Yeah? I mean, this is I think a game that's meant to be played multiplayer. I don't quite know. I haven't gotten very far in it. This bushmeat kind of sucks. Neko is gay. Neko's gay. Are you calling me Neko's bitch? I'm sorry, but that's very offensive. I thought you were a fan of mine, Suslik Sutura. Sutera Sus. What a revelation this has been. Okay. Instead of yapping, I should focus on some progression. Though I do need to just mainly wait here, I think, for my stuff to get finished. I think this is still smoking, so yeah, small trough. Small trough. And I need a saw for it. Yeah, I kind of expected that. Well, I can make a trap. From reeds. Oh, these are all the cattails I planted, I think. All the Neko tails. I think this game would suit Neko as he's an autist, but I don't know what flavor of autism he has. I'm not quite sure of what flavor of autism he has. She, sorry. I saw this very thought-provoking and good video today. It was about how fascism causes femboys and cat girls, or fem cat. I give up. For Pete's sake. I'm polyautism. Same, same. I'm also a-neurotical. A-neurological is what I meant to say. So the thesis of that very thought-provoking video essay was that because Nick Fuentes fans hate women and they're scared of women, they become women. Now the incel to trans pipeline is well documented, of course, but I have not heard of the Nazi to femboy pipeline exactly. I used to think it was kind of the opposite. According to that person, it's not. It's of course very important to take everything you read on the internet seriously or see on the internet seriously. Because no one would ever make an erroneous claim or spread low quality rhetoric on the internet. Okay, this all seems to be low quality, low fertility soil. Actually, I think I went looking for reeds and just ended up talking about fascist femboys. What a world we live in. Once I build the saw, my game really starts opening up and my possibilities really start opening up here. Because right now I'm just I'm relegated to foraging and hunting with stone spears. And building with dirt, basically. Or something that's equivalent to dirt. Okay, this whole forest floor is low fertility soil, I think. Maybe this wasn't the way to go. And I should have gone north instead. I wonder if the biomes are also logically situated in this game. Like northern biomes are colder and southern ones are warmer. So every time I've spawned, I've spawned in a like a temperate biome, I think you'd call it. Something that's very northern hemisphere, but not too north. Yeah, I'm not gonna find any any high fertility soil here in this area, I don't think. Quartz, yeah, quartz is useless. We don't need that. We don't need to mark that. Native copper, however, is certainly not useless. I should really throw out the stuff I don't need. Yeah. Okay. I want your fucking quartz. Sorry? Right, so there was just one native copper here. If I didn't have enough to create a pickaxe already, I'd be quite pissed by that. We have more red wine caps here. Always a pleasure to find those. I should probably make a cellar, but because I don't want to only do something that's functional, right? Because this game, it doesn't have that much progression in it. So being completely like very utilitarian in my approach to everything doesn't feel very fun to me. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen high fertility soil in this game. You can craft it, I think, but it can spawn naturally as well. I should probably collect the roots as well. I mean, that's just two. Okay, that's just only 2 mushrooms. Charles Allier says autismic. Indeed. I agree 100%. I'm quite quickly running out of things to talk about. I'm not a very imaginative person, it seems. I am getting a lot of mushrooms, which is making me very happy. I've not been this happy since I started taking SSRIs. Anyway, my good friends, my good autismic friends, please share the stream. Get the word out about your favorite autism influencer, Oswald, who is not, who maybe isn't even autistic. You know, autism is a state of mind. It's a feeling. It's a construct. It doesn't actually exist, in my opinion. It's a fabrication, simplification of the human experience. Everyone is autistic from time to time. For you see, it is a spectrum. If anyone I know IRL sees this stream, they're going to have an aneurysm and think that I've had some sort of psychotic break. Which, you know, might actually be true. Why else would I be streaming and talking to myself? Ah, no one will find this channel. It's funny to think that there are people who actually consider streaming a real viable career path. It's mind-boggling, in fact. Especially if you don't enjoy doing it. I've heard from people who work with youths that there are a lot of children these days who are very interested in becoming a streamer as their career choice, which is terrifying. You know, I wouldn't mind if I could make a living from this, but thinking that would be completely delusional. Yes. I think my charcoal has finally finished cooking. There's something about this noise that is quite captivating. All right. And we have another vessel as well. Thinking, what should I do next? Of course, should definitely cook the meat, and then I can start smelting some metal. Metals. How do you even get viewers for a stream? Seems like something that's very difficult to get naturally without having some sort of... I doubt YouTube... like I've seen YouTube promote small streams before, but it's always some sort of dementoid IRL stream by some sort of like clearly mentally unwell person. Which now that I think about it, describes me quite perfectly, I think. Maybe. Okay, I don't know how much charcoal I need to put in here to get this melted. I also have to craft my tongs. Nice. Thank God I have all the items for tongs. Is my character sighing in game? I should get a soundboard, or set up a soundboard, not get... I can play some stupid brain rot sounds to get the kids engaged in my content. Alright, let's pour in our copper. And that's that. So, is there something I can make? These mushrooms stay edible for quite a long time, it seems. Which means I'm not really in a hurry. Shouldn't be too hurried using them. I think I had... yeah, poultry. No matching recipe found. Oh. Kinda stupid. Can I not just... why even try cooking at this point? I can hear wolves outside. Yeah, should probably put my crafting materials and stuff in here, maybe. And get rid of all this wood I'm holding on for some reason. It's not like I need wood on me. It shouldn't take too long to fill this hole up with wood. Tällä vitsit sä mulle teet tähän. Aitäs sulle. You heard nothing. You saw nothing. You are nothing. Interestingly enough, you can't actually overcook food in this game. Which I would I would have thought would be a thing they do. Make a make a feature. I am just waiting for my... It's gonna take a bit of time for this to cool down. I should be able to just go to sleep in the meantime. And then we can go mining. Because this game is called Mine Story. And my copper pickaxes. Hey, copper pickaxe, that's like... It's like what they added into Minecraft recently. Oh my god, maybe this game is Minecraft. Or maybe Minecraft is this game, secretly. I was thinking about maybe if I get this game finished, if it doesn't, I don't think it has an ending yet, so maybe it does. I'm not too familiar. I could try playing Tech New Horizons because I technically have it installed, so it wouldn't take long to set it up. But I don't know if anyone's actually interested in watching. I mean, no one's watching me anyways. I can play whatever the fuck I want. I don't know why I'm even asking. Basically asking myself right now. Oh my god, that's so stupid. This is low fertility soil, right? How come there are edible plants growing on it then if you can't plant on it? This simply makes no sense. Oh no, there's a time rift. A temporal rift near my house. There's those spawn monsters, I think. Sir, do not redeem. Red cap turnip stew. What else can I use here? Just tea, thank you. I can just use... Oh, it's hot enough where I can post off of it. Okay. It gives only 540 saturation though. That's pretty poor. That shouldn't even fill... That doesn't... Yeah, that doesn't even fill up my hunger bar. What a shame. Let's go and mine some copper, shall we? There's a dead sow here. I hope I'll be able to get at least some food from it. Ooh, 3. All things considered, that's not too bad. I should get started in the cellar though, because otherwise all this hide is gonna just turn into rot. I can't process hide anyway right now. Hearty red meat stew. I don't think I can add a red cap to it. Oh no, I can. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's gonna make a fine meal. We can fill up our charcoal pit further. Okay, it's almost full. Oh, kui meri oleks õlu. This wolf howling reminds me of a very annoying dog in my neighborhood that just keeps barking from morn till night. This is the interesting insight into my life you will find by watching this stream, which almost no one, which no one will see. So, is this the place I found copper? It is indeed. Let us dig down somewhere here then. A prospecting pick would be nice, but it certainly isn't a requirement if you have native copper here somewhere. The problem being... Okay, yeah, so I found the vein. That's nice. I think I have to make a hammer to destroy it though. Get some actual copper out of it. Crush with hammer to extract nuggets, yeah. Or maybe I can smelt this ore straight up, but it will yield me less copper than if I prepped it first with a hammer. I wonder if I played copyrighted music here, would my whole stream just get muted? Could I somehow split the tracks like people do in Twitch to have it not show up? Because I'd really, even if it is just to fill the silence, love to play some music. And maybe comment on it, or do some album listenings. It is something I am rather passionate about, so it would be fitting. My channel is actually a broadly music channel, I guess. I just post my random musings here. I'm guessing I can't make a stone hammer here. Yeah, I have to make a copper hammer first. Okay. I wonder, can I make a mold for it from clay, or is it something you can only smith? Oh no, you can definitely make a mold for it. I also need a... I also need a hoe mold. Oh no, actually I don't. Did I make an ingot mold? An anvil mold is definitely also required, but I don't have enough clay for that. But this mold I for sure need to burn. Need to fire. I need more. You need so much grass to make clay items here. Okay, 4 sticks. That I have. I think it only takes 4 peat. Because it's smaller than a storage vessel. So it takes less. But where is my peat? Okay, it's here. Yeah, I could just store it as a stack on the ground. I think that would be more logical than putting it in a chest, which just kind of wastes space in this case. So where is everyone from? I'm from Estonia. Oh, nice. Cool to hear. How the fuck did I get fire damage? I'm from Papua New Guinea. Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, it's I love Papua New Guinea. I've been there a few times. I love the cannibalism, and I love the tribal lifestyle. There is actually a pretty cool Papua New Guinea fact I know, though, which is legit is true. They, at least some tribes there, have an alternative counting system that is not based in tens. It's a, I think it's a base 3 system. Don't quote me on that. It's just it's different, is what I know. Because I mean, because they live in a jungle. There's no real need for months or very specific timekeeping, as the seasons don't really change. There are no seasons. There's just one season. So having months and a different time system. They also have a different timekeeping system. There's like no need for that, basically. So random trivia here to enrich your knowledge base, your general knowledge. It is a pretty cool fact, even if I'm not very interested in what's it called again? In anthropology, but just something I picked up from a social studies class. Ugh. I like the anvil shaping system, the clay shaping system in this game. I think it has a lot of personality compared to just crafting, and it's kind of meditative. It's not actually too annoying. Like you'd think it would be very annoying to do, but it's not that bad actually.